Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lana, and today we are reviewing the classic Addams Family movie starring Raul Julia, Angelica Houston, and Christopher Lloyd. It is directed by Brent Sonnenfeld, or Sonnenfeld. I keep forgetting to check to make sure I know which one it is.
You said Brent Sonnenfeld?
Oh, Barry. But he is the director of such classic 90s gems such as Men in Black and Wild Wild West, which I thought was a great movie, but apparently I'm wrong. And most recently, and unfortunately, and I have to mention it, Kevin Spacey playing a talking cat in that movie called 9 Lives. You haven't seen it. I don't think anyone's seen it. I somehow missed this movie in the 90s, but I finally decided to give it a watch, and I'm so glad I did. I just had to after seeing the new Wednesday series coming out, which looks so good. I'm so excited. And of course, this will be a spoiler review because the movie's been out for 30 years, and I'm probably the last person who hadn't seen it. Until now. Roll it. Things I liked about this movie. So many things. I love the visual style. Everything from the house, to the costuming, to the sliver of light on Morticia's face as she wakes from slumber. Everything about this movie just oozes personality, and I love every bit of it. I also really love the physical comedy of this movie. Christopher Lloyd shines. Everything about his facial expression, his spastic body movements, it's all part of his character, and it's unforgettable. But all of the characters have this physical comedy aspect of it. Some of them are dark and controlled, like Wednesday, and some of them are just outright goofy, like everything to do with Gomez. Speaking of Gomez, there is a ton of swashbuckling in this movie. No one told me that, but there's a lot, like 3 or 4 scenes. Gomez sword fights his accountant, wrestles Fester on at least one occasion, and even the kids are sword fighting each other, complete with lots of bloody squibs. There was a lot of blood on that stage. Lots of swashbuckling. We love that. Every scene with Morticia is wonderful, especially when Gomez is oozing and gushing about her, and you can see their chemistry. I just love them together. They might be my favorite movie couple. The more I think about it, the more I enjoy every character on their own in this movie, especially Hand, or Thing. You know, the Hand thing. Love that guy slash thing slash pet slash family member. I don't know what he is, but he has his own personality. The way he holds the golf ball, he gives Gomez a massage, he tries to communicate through Morse code. I just love every scene where Thing is present, and honestly, for a 30-year-old movie, it looks damn good. The dialogue is so good. Every line starts off as something innocuous and twists into something dark and kind of strange, like Wednesday is holding a knife in the kitchen. Morticia looks at her and says,
"Is that for your brother?"
"Yes."
"I don't think so."
And Morticia takes the little knife and gives her a bigger one and sends her on her way. That's weird, bro. Speaking of Wednesday, Christina Ricci is so good in this movie. I can't believe I know her from That Darn Cat, which is a total piece of garbage. There's just really not enough of her. But they remedy that in the sequel, which really focuses a lot more on her. Did I mention how excited I am for the new Wednesday series? Very excited. I really liked the story. The idea that Fester was impersonating the real Uncle Fester who'd been missing for all these years. I actually didn't know that he was the real Fester, so when the reveal that he was indeed the missing brother all along happened, I was surprised. It actually hit me like a kid watching it in the 90s, and I was thrilled. I love when they go to the real world and live amongst the normal people. Morticia working at the daycare, Thing working at FedEx and doing a damn fine job, and no one bats an eye that a Hand is working amongst all these people. Don't worry about that. And Gomez watching depressively all of those talk shows, calling in.
"Hello, Sally."
"Mr. Addams, please stop calling."
The juxtaposition of their goofy, unapologetic, weird selves living amongst the normal people. It reminded me of the Brady Bunch movie, which I loved. Just seeing that contrast just made me love all the characters that much more. Things I didn't like about this movie. Well, actually, I didn't necessarily dislike this, but you really have to be in the mood for some cartoony humor. Like the Mamushka dance sequence. It has screwball choreography, knife throwing. It is totally outrageous, but it goes on a little too long, and made even longer in the 4K extended edition. I don't know why they needed to add more Mamushka. The original occasional amount of mamushka was plenty.
This mamushka is for you.
Lurch as comic relief did not work for me. They don't even need Lurch in the mix, to be honest. I just can't imagine that anyone sees Lurch and Lurch makes a groan instead of actual words and someone says, ah, Lurch, what a mute. No one. It's not funny. And then the ending credits song. I'm sorry, but MC Hammer was not good in the 90s and he's not any better now. All things considered, even though I missed this movie in the 90s, it is a great one, and it is a family-friendly comedy, and it holds up really well. From the looks of the new Wednesday Netflix series, I am very hopeful that they're going to be able to capture the deadpan humor, the physical screwball-y comedy, and the dark tongue-in-cheek dialogue that makes the Addams Family such a classic. What are your favorite things about the Addams Family? Are you excited for the new Wednesday series? Let me know in the comments below what you think makes this movie a classic. Okay, I got it. No, I got it. Ugh. Blah. I forgot the rest of the things I was gonna say. I'm confused now. I'm just like, blah. Mamushka. In conclusion. I didn't rememberize. I said that weird.
Yeah, let's try one more time.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with me that I said it weird.